Hi guys, I'm Dean Kearney and we're here at Formula Drift Rd3 in Orlando, Speed World, Florida. It's super hot, super humid, and the track's super fun. It's a banked oval, third gear, flat out. This is kind of best style track for my car and my kind of driving. And we're having a blast and sweating our asses off. Thursday practice for us this time was kind of more chilled out, like, and relaxed. So we went out and we done 2 laps of practice in the first session. Went relatively smoothly. That was with the qualifying gear. Then we decided we were going to do the competition gear. And when the guys were taking out the differential, they broke a bolt in the differential and ended up in a bit of a headache getting things fixed up anyway. We got out for the last 20 minutes of the session and we pulled out on the line and broke an alternator. So that was basically our Thursday done and dusted. Yeah, so yes, they came around and they made a change with how they're starting us on the track and stuff, so we got actually a couple more runs. So we got about 5 laps of practice before we went into qualifying, and we had a line down solid. And pulled out on the line, the guys said, right, just throw it all out there. Went into the first qualifying run, made a slight mistake myself, and ended up getting a 74. So we're like, oh, we're kind of on the back foot a little bit now. We're in the bottom half of the bracket. So we went out and just went with plan B and played it safe for the second run and just put a good run in, got us in the middle of the pack, and we got an 84 and ended up in like 22nd, I think. So. Looking into Saturday here, we have a really tough stack bottom right corner of the bracket. There's 6 of us there that could be, I don't know, on the podium any day of the week. So it's going to be tough. We have JTP in our first battle. It's going to be all-American, V8, V10, screaming superchargers. It's definitely going to be a heck of a show.
3, 2, 1, 0, and liftoff!
So our top 32 battle with JTP was always going to be one of those really tough battles in 32. The good thing about JTP is, you know, you can go 100% when you're behind him and really get in the throttle. So we followed him on the bank door to door, came down off the bank, right on his door. I hesitated my transition for about a quarter of a second and he switched just a little bit before me, which left me on the back foot a little bit. Ended up chasing his back bumper for the second third of the track before I could move up door to door with him. I spoke with my spotter on the radio after chasing him first, and he said JTP probably has a slight advantage over us, so we're really going to have to go for it in our lead run. Yeah, so pulling up on the line for my lead run, I knew exactly what I had to do. Run as close as I could to a 100-point qualifying run as possible, and hopefully Justin makes a mistake behind us. So that's exactly what we done. We burned out off the start line, first gear, second gear, third gear, threw it in super hard on the bank, right up against the wall, rode it all the way around to about 2/3 the way where we actually pulled our wing off with the wall before we started dipping down for the first inside clipping point. Got that perfectly, switched super hard across the centre section for the second inside clipping point, got that perfectly. Then just put the wheel out in the outside pocket of the last corner and full throttle all the way to the finish line, which just wasn't good enough on the day to beat Justin. Going out early at this round I don't think is a fair reflection on how hard the team is trying or how competitive we are at the moment, but going into Jersey this time round, we'll be hoping to do the same as we done last year, or hopefully one step higher on the podium.